I appreciate you joining me. We're going to be doing, actually, for tonight, I know I said I was going to be using Pro Real Time, and I am. I'm going to be using Pro Real Time, don't worry. Mostly through the week, but on Sunday I want to look at Thinkorswim. So we use the main platform, and then we'll use the other one the rest of the week. So I'm going to get Thinkorswim pulled up here, and then to go and screen share. We're going to cover this quite quickly. All right, I'm on now. Good enough. Let's get ready to rock and roll. Get this shit recorded. All right, so me going to screencast as well. I think my mic could probably be all right now on that. Check, check, check. Good evening. We're going to be looking at the market for what happened in the futures tonight and what we see happening next week. We already covered the earnings the other day, so we're not going to be covering those again. Go back and take a look at the earnings video. I believe it was on Friday, maybe. Was that Friday? Not doing a second one because I don't want to. But tomorrow night, for the big day, we will cover some of the big earnings. Tomorrow, not really caring about tomorrow's action. Again, the big ones are going to be Amazon on the same night. I believe that's Thursday night. Amazon, Apple, and Google on the same night. So I got Tesla up here on the right. Recently had that move all the way to 180. Expect some resistance. I still got this level on Tesla. I mean, that's like your $100 level. Did I never put this down here? I'm going to put this $90 level down here. I still believe we're going to see a drop back on Tesla. Obviously, your pivot's coming up over 200, then you're going to be biased, so it's not too much further away. But otherwise, I would watch out and see first if they don't come back around and touch this $150 level on Tesla. Then we'll go from there. All right, so let's pull up the ES futures. We got different shit up here tonight. So what we're going to do on ES futures, we're going to take SPY on the right. We're going to do a... All right, so the time frame, we're going to have up SPY. A lot of lines. Trying to see if I can line these two up. Not sure if you know what I'm talking about there. So that's SPY on both. I was actually going to put the ES futures over here on this side. That's all we care about. We don't give a crap about anything else. So there's your ES futures. Running right into that level of resistance at 40. Actually went to 41.10 there. See that? 40. It's 41.10. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So we're gonna pull up SPY. There's your out. Okay, let's go ahead and take these out. And now we're gonna aggregate it. See if we can get them somewhat close together. I don't always do this, but when I do, it's pretty cool. And well, that was coming to the 2020. So is that about right? Actually, it would have been right here, wasn't it? There you go. So that's sort of lined up as close as we can get. That's both on monthly. Is that right? March. Okay, just looks a little different here on this side for whatever reason. Let's go ahead and clean it up. Could be because the data I've got compressed a little more. probably. So, anyways, I was just trying to line these up and see, if you closed there. I mean, would that be a level similar to this? So similar, it's pretty close there. Actually, you'd be up a little bit, just about like that. So I'm just trying to get an idea. When you line these up, obviously, you could have a little bit different. I'm just trying to line these candlesticks up. See they all where they're lining out. If there's anything unusual, I mean, you got pretty close to the same candle structure going on here, and you should. I just wanted to see if there's anything different. You notice the slight differences due to the datum. But it should be dang pretty close. This is 24/7 data as well. So I'm just trying to get an idea of that. You're going to notice here on ES Futures, it's coinciding basically with that candle. He had that move there around 4085. I was guessing 40. Well, think about 4075 to 408. Went over that Thursday. Right now, it is rejecting the 4100 level back down under 4180. So, my thoughts is they go to 4110, which they did. We sold back on Friday, which they did. Now I'm looking for about a 300 point drop. So that'd be back down here to maybe 3,800. Well, slightly above 3,800, maybe about to that 38.16, 15 to 38.35 area. So as long as they keep pressure here, I still think we're going to pull back down and put some candle body. There's no real candle body on here on this structure. See that? So I'm thinking we pull back maybe down here to this area or this area. Got to get confirmation. You got to have a swift move to 4,000 and below 4,000, especially under the 3980. So if we can get to 3980 in short order, boom, we're coming down. But that's a big if. You got two bands here. So see if this plays out. $400 is still the level on the SPY. You got 385 below that, and there might be a micro level here at 395 into this area, 395 to 397. So see if it doesn't get a push back up here to 429. What am I saying? That push back to 4. If you push back. So let's get off of that tangent. My brain got a little ahead of what I was talking about over here. So obviously you look at that if you think it's coming up. There's your body. You're basically getting a head and shoulder right now. Let's zoom in. Head and shoulder pattern here on these three candles. So that would coincide the $400 drop. You'd have to break below that and then boom. So obviously the other side of this holds. This holds here. You get that push into 4,200 and up to, that's another 300 points up. So your actual next level would be right there at 412. You get a slight, so you have a little more resistance. But that's what to look for coming into the market. We're going to zoom out here on the futures and see what happened on the open session. Okay, you had that move, 4110. Bada bing. What was it here? 4110. Yeah, it's now a level. So 4110, but it came up, you hit it here, and it just quickly went down like this pattern. So it hit that level, went down, came back up here, double top with lower high, so down, and then that ghost candle with a reversal right on open. So they weren't about, ghost drop, ghost candles, sell down, come back down here, drop below the 40.80. Now they're starting to get some traction. Your next level will be right here at the 40.67 half. So the other ones, I'm going time frame specific. And you also see 40.60. So you see 40.65, 40.60 here. Should be easy to get in there. Maybe they pull back to that area and then chop a little bit. 40.67 you see also as area of support across. So ideally you'd want to get below this level by the open session, and maybe they pull it back up again and then drop it down, made maybe to like 40.35, and then obviously your next level will be at 4,010 again. You might have some support this time at 40.20. So that's what we're looking for on the futures right now. And we're going to go ahead and go into SPY. I believe that data's still open. So it's same thing, same format. Nothing greatly new. You had Bitcoin. Everybody loves talking about that shit. Where's my Bitcoin at? /BTC. Everybody loves Bitcoin. Whatever. I don't give a crap. That's fine. Bitcoin had a boost up, went to my level. The first level was already here. I didn't just put that in. It's been there since that. Actually, I put that in a few weeks ago, actually. I had the 16,000 level, which is where 16.5, that was the area, and then it boosted, went through this 20,000, pulled back, couldn't head back down, then straight back to the next level here. And you're starting to get some resistance, but you still got this gap down here to 2,000. I'd be surprised if we don't come at least down to 2,000. Personally, I've still got the target when I'm looking at long-term trend down here to $9,000 on Bitcoin, and then they probably do some kind of flush and then do whatever, standardize it or some shit. But that's just an idea on Bitcoin. As far as the short term, just keep an eye on those levels. And let's look at crude oil, and then I'm out of here for the night. Don't have it up, do a /CL. All right, so you recently had that boost up here to $80. To get off this $80 still the level to break. You see it came up to 82 to 80 channel, had that brief pullback here. Now you're getting another rejection, 80. Keep saying 80 is a level. These two double bands, you break below there, and it's $76. I believe we do come back down to $76. I'm still looking for a move down to, 68.36. So that's my target, about $11 down on crude oil, and then I think they stabilize it from there, and then maybe run it up to 120. I've been looking at this for a while, so I'm still looking at the short-term sell signal right now on the crude oil, and like it stated, come back down in this area, slightly below those previous lows, and then I don't have an idea of exactly what's going to happen beyond that point, but I'm still looking for 68. Keep an eye on some of the moves and that $80 level for to continue rejecting. Anyways, I kept it short and sweet, about 12 minutes in. Appreciate you listening. You have a great night. So we just got off there. We did the song and dance. We're going to be up every day this week at 8:30 and 10:30. Is it 8:30 and 10:30? We may just switch everything over just to make it easier to 10:30. Just one session, 10:30 to 11:30 every night. So most likely we're going to have to do that. The two sessions are just getting too much. We're going to start off. We're going to do the screen share. I'll cycle in and out on that and see where we go from there. So anyways, I'm out of here. Appreciate you listening again. We are on the regular microphone going straight through. Might as well do this because I'm not going to be back on until tomorrow night. And maybe was that it? Or is this it? All right. Gonna keep this going. No, we get the little jingle jangle movement. Not sure how much we can hear. There's actually a pretty funky bass line there. May not be able to hear what exactly happened, but you guys see it a little bit. So this week you got earnings. I believe it's on Thursday. Check my math. I don't feel like it. Time. You got Apple, you got Amazon, you got Google coming up this week, all on the same night. What else happened? We don't know. We're looking for the grand prize. We're looking for the big coupon out there on Thursday. Not sure when the contract switches over, to be honest with you, in the future. So we'll take a look at that and contract changeovers, economic reports for the week, economic events. Let's take a look and see what kind of economic events. While I'm doing that, I'm going to go ahead and tell you to treat yourself well, try to eat healthy. I'm going to try to eat healthy, but do it, okay? So you got leading economic indicators tomorrow, and then you got S&P manufacturing at 10:45 on Tuesday, nothing Wednesday. Again, your jobless claims. Several other reports come out Thursday morning, 8:30 a.m. All your futures traders are stretching, watching the market for a clue of what's going to happen. Take that quick money, wake up and take off the next week if you want. Till the same darn time, you've got a PCI price index at 8:30 Friday morning. So I don't see any Fed speak. We're going to do this up, maybe. Hold on. A week behind. I was a freaking week behind there. Sorry. So I'm not sure why I showed that, but I believe it's the same thing, except for Wednesday morning, you got the manufacturing ADP report, 8:15, 9:45. The S&P manufacturing. Got some job openings quit 10 a.m. Federal funds rate at 2. So you have Wednesday federal funds rate at 2. Your jobless claims again 8:30 in the morning on Thursday. And non-farm payroll on Friday at 8:30 in the morning. So if you're a future trader, push right through that, I believe. Right here, I believe I'm right. Next week, so we have me out a week for whatever reason. I'm not sure. Appreciate you tuning me in. Again, it is on the East Coast side right now. It's 10:09 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hope everybody's having a great night. Appreciate you joining me at the time. Spending elsewhere, listening, consideration. Your techno short work would not be here without your time to share all this good knowledge. Software reviews and other things coming up shortly. Can't get enough. Take a quick look over there at Central Short. Today. Good night.